No. No, listen. You've got to listen. Look, I can get the money. I've got a job. I can bring the rent today. This afternoon. I can do that. I can bring it this afternoon. Right. 1 o'clock. Okay. Thanks. I'll be there. And you'll call off the bailiffs.
Tracy? You can use your phone in the service areas, but not in the corridors and not in the rooms.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I just forgot.
Well, forget again and we won't be needing you. Can you put a bit more effort into the bathrooms, please, Tracy?
Sorry. Sorry, it did say on the door.
My fault. I must have put the wrong one out.
Right, I'll come back.
Don't worry about it. I don't mind. I'd rather you did it now. Oh, I put the usual on the side for you.
Okay. Thanks.
Don't change the view on my account.
To apologise for protecting a colleague.
I didn't say apologise. That's not what I said.
Yeah, but that's what you meant.
Listen, Sam. We are all on your side. But what we don't want is Keith Parr claiming that you broke his neck.
And that's what he's going to do, is it?
There's a distinct possibility, yes.
Let him try.
If we have a group discussion on mutual ground, get everyone sitting around a table, then maybe we can halt any complaint he might be thinking of making.
Any complaint that he might be thinking of making? What about me? What about my complaint? You've seen the CCTV footage. He attacked Dylan. I want him charged for assault.
Sam, you're not thinking this through. You're not...
No. That's exactly what I'm doing. And this little discussion that you and Mr. Jordan had planned, I can see the outcome. So Dylan's some rampant witch hunt with me being burnt at the stake.
That is not what's going to happen.
And you can promise that, can you?
Mum, please. Look, I'm in a mess. If I don't come up with the money by this afternoon, they're going to throw us out. If I've got no place to live, then they'll take the kids off me. It's not his fault. He's been trying to get a job. No, I've got to go.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine. I won't be long.
Money problems.
Sorry, you weren't meant to hear that. Yeah, I'd be grateful if you didn't tell anyone, because I'm not meant to use my phone.
Hey, I won't say anything. You girls have it real tough.
Yeah, thanks.
You're a pretty girl. You shouldn't have to do this.
Yeah, well, it's the only job I could get.
I can think of another job you could do. Earn you a lot more money.
What's that, then?
What do you think?
Look, I think I should be going. I'll come back and do your bathroom later.
How much do you need?
400 quid.
A fiver's not going to help very much.
Yeah, well, it's better than nothing, thanks.
Maybe I could help you out with a bit more. But you'd have to make it worth my while.
How do you mean?
You know how I mean. That uniform of yours has been getting shorter every day.
No, it hasn't.
I'll tell you what. Whatever cash I've got in my wallet, you can have. Fair enough?
Well, that all depends on what you've got in your wallet, and something tells me it's not going to be enough.
£320. How about that?
£320?
What'd you say?
You
need 400, you're almost there.
Right.
I'll tell you what. If you do what I ask, then afterwards I'll go to the cash machine, take out another 80, you'll have the lot. Here. Take that as a down payment.
I just wanted an ordinary coffee. Not a chai latte or a skinny capu. Just an ordinary coffee. Are you lingering for a reason? Do you want a coffee?
No, I'm okay for coffee.
I don't mind.
No, I'm fine. Fine.
Fine.
I need to, well, it's about our friend Mr. Parr.
Mr. Parr. Mr. Parr?
The man who tried to punch you in the staff room?
Oh, I thought he'd fallen off the face of the earth.
No, quite the reverse. Is it an all right time to talk?
Yes?
Well, there's a chance that he may try to sue the hospital.
Dr. Keogh, we have a patient expected.
His C-spine fracture could be a result of Sam's assault.
Assault? Sam's assault? Right. Is this our patient?
Yeah, Mike Harrison, 49 years old, complaining of chest pains and vomiting. ST elevation, GTN, 300 of aspirin, 10 of metoclopramide, 10 of morphine. BP's 130 over 80, pulse 80, stats at 95% on air.
OK, over there.
Thank you. Oh, hello. He's arrested.
This out the way.
Can I do something about that, yes?
Yes, I will get deep in.
Yes, Mr. Park.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
No, come on. I thought women were meant to be the multitaskers. OK, VT, I'm going to need to shock. OK, charging. Oxygen clear, everyone clear. Shocking.
Got pulse.
Good. Carry on. You keep him under obs. If anything changes, do let me know, and preferably before there's a crisis. Whoa!
Maybe you should wear scrubs.
Because of clumsy nurses, we all have to dress like lab technicians.
So, Keith Parr.
What about him?
There is a distinct possibility that he may bring an action against the hospital and maybe Sam.
What, because he tried to punch me?
So, we want to try and get a group of us around a table, including hospital management, yourself, Sam, with representation if she wants it, with this Parr chap around a table to discuss it, you know?
And Sam doesn't want to do this, presumably. His discussion wasn't a strong point in our relationship.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't really know about that, would I? So we'd like you to take her aside and maybe just have a word and tell her that discussion's the best way forward.
No. I'm sorry. Absolutely not.
Tracy? Tracy! What the hell do you think you're doing? You've got about another dozen rooms to do in there. Fine, suit yourself.
Please, don't fire me. Look, I need the job. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you? You look a right mess. Are you ill?
I don't feel well. I'm so sorry.
OK, let me call someone. Is there someone at home?
No. No, don't. Look, I don't want Dean to know. Please, don't ring.
Oh, no, I've got to get you looked at, Tracy. I have to.
Linda,
Not now, Lenny.
you put the kids into care.
How'd you know?
Brittany texted me. What happened?
I wasn't coping.
Because you were late to pick them up from school, what, once?
No, not just because of that. You saw what I was like.
You had a bad day, Linda. Get over it.
Better off.
Glad you think so.
They're with foster parents who can look after them better than what I can.
Well, who told you that exactly? Listen to this. Why has she done this? We didn't do anything wrong. That's from Brittany, not exactly a happy bunny, right?
I had no choice. Lenny, I had no choice.
You had a choice. They didn't have a choice.
Hiya.
Hello.
My name's Dixie. This is Jeff. Hi. Can you tell us what happened? Nothing happened, honest. Why does it hurt?
Right, want to come over here and have a little chat, love?
Well,
Right. Should we start again? Yeah, I fell.
What, here?
No, in the hotel.
What made you fall?
I
mean, did you feel faint or dizzy?
No, I tripped. In the room.
Okay. And your chest hurts?
I'm all right, I'm fine.
Do you mind if I just take a look?
No, really.
Well, let's make sure, eh? Okay. Right, you might want to put that somewhere safe, love. You don't want to lose it.
It's mine.
Okay. Does it hurt if I touch you there?
Right, I'm gonna have to take you in and get you checked over. I can't. I really need to meet someone.
Well, better be safe than sorry, eh? Come on. Let's take you for a little ride. Good girl. I mean, we had, you know, a bit of a disagreement this morning. That's something or nothing. But the next thing I know, she's charging down the corridor in her right state.
Right, this is straight after.
No, she'd been doing her room. And taking her time about it.
She says she fell.
Where? I didn't see her fall.
In a room.
She's trying it on.
What do you mean?
She's after the compensation. She's up to her eyes in debt. She's always on the phone to someone or other trying to get money off them.
Obviously, the death of a child under any circumstances is an emotive subject. But in the case of Kerry Fitzgerald, she believes if action isn't taken quickly, then it's only a matter of time before another child dies.
People have got to realise that even if we get absolutely everything we want, it's not going to bring Molly back.
Sleep tight, sweetheart.
I love you.
I'm gonna go now.
This is Tracy Monroe, 28. She says she fell. She's got bruising to her chest. She's vomited once, but refused to let me examine her further. BP's 120, SAT's 90%.
Dix, RTC on Racton Road. I'm taking the RRV.
All right, mate. Can I have a quick word?
Yeah. Big Mac, could you look after Tracy for us? Cubicles are a bit full at the moment, so...
May I suggest CDU?
Great, thanks.
My pleasure. This way, my lovely.
Right, the bruising to me looks like she's been attacked. And I found her, a note shoved down her bra, maybe 200 quid. And her boss was saying how she was always complaining she was skint, so where that came from, I don't know. All right, darling.
All right.
I'm Jeff. I'm a paramedic. Listen, you got a name?
Yeah, it's Vince.
Vince, yeah?
Vince Cartwright.
Vince, do us a favour, mate. Come stand over here for me, will you? And have a quick look at you. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, do us a favour. Hold it up against your nose. I'll stamp some of the blood.
It just happened so quick.
Okay, it's okay.
No, it's not. It's not okay. I hit somebody.
You what?
I hit somebody. They just walked out in front of me lorry.
You sure?
Look, I saw her. Right, she looked straight at me. I saw her eyes. She just walked out. I couldn't do anything.
Okay, Vince. Hold up against your nose, mate. I'll go and have a quick look around for you, okay?
Oh. Don't tell me she's dead, please. Please don't tell me she's dead.
She refused to go. She's got the cash in her hands. Apparently it was stuffed down her bra. It was a safe place to keep cash. Hi, Tracy. I'm Dr. Sam Nichols. I understand that you fell.
Yeah.
All right, if I take a look? Swing your legs up for me.
I've told the nurse it's nothing.
I just need to take a look. All right?
Can't you just give me some pills or something?
Okay. So you have pain in the chest and stomach area. What about your arms? Do they hurt? It's pretty nasty bruising you've got there.
Well, they do a bit.
Do you mind if I take a look at your legs?
Yeah.
Okay. Tracy, are you sure you fell?
Mummy.
God, that's my kids. Dean? Dean, in here.
Trace? What the hell happened?
I just had an accident.
You okay?
Yeah.
They're not keeping you in, are they?
Hope not.
We just need to do a few x-rays. I'll arrange that for you now.
Thanks.
See what I mean? Bruising, abrasions, the classic sexual assault injuries. And she's wearing no underwear. You need to get her in a gown, and I need to talk to her again when her husband and kids have gone. And if you see Charlie, can you tell him I want a word? Yes. Thanks.
Here.
What's this?
Rent.
Where did you get it?
Well, it's my wages. And they let me have some of next week's as well. Look, there's 80 quid short, but I've got 40 hidden under the bread bin. It was for emergencies, so take that. Have you got anything?
No.
Well, what about the money your mum gave us for Cheryl's christening?
Well, that's for a christening.
Yeah, I know, but we can pay it back. Just go home and pick it up.
What's going on, Tracy?
Nothing, we're just paying our rent, that's all.
You don't get paid till the end of the week. That's what you said.
Please, Dean. Just do this for me. Car's parked at the hotel.
Okay. Right, come on, you. Let's let your mum get better, yeah? We'll get a job soon, you know. When I do. Me and you, major night out, yeah?
I'm not bothered about nights out. I just want us all to be happy.
Come on, guys. Let's leave your mum to it, shall we? Come on. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Come on. Come on.
Okay, Kerry, you're doing really well.
I wish I was dead!
We'll have you out of here in no time, okay, I promise. Can you get me a ball, please? How's the pain? Okay. Nearly there. Here comes the good stuff. I'll feel brand new in a few minutes, all right? There we go, that's it. Good girl. I'm going to be right back, okay? Morphine's going to kick in. Okay. It's okay, Vince. They're getting ready to move her now, so I'll keep you posted. Can I have you in the ambulance, please?
Why me, eh? You know, I'm a good driver. Got a clean license, 100% no claims.
No, you just didn't see her.
That's right, I didn't. I mean, 1 second the road was clear, the next, bang, there she was. I mean, it's not like I drink or drive or anything. Listen, could you tell the police that, if you ask her?
Well, that's not really my job.
Yeah, but you could see I haven't been drinking. I mean, you can smell my breath.
Well, if you haven't been drinking, you've got nothing to worry about, have you? Or have you?
It's just that last night...
You've had a skinful?
No, I didn't have a skinful, but it was my wedding anniversary. I mean, we don't normally celebrate, you know.
So you have had a few?
I swear, I don't normally drink at all.
Here you go, mate. Gary, is there anyone you'd like us to call for you?
My daughter,
Sure, what's her name?
Molly Fitzgerald.
Okay, consider it done. 1, 2, 3. This is Kerry Fitzgerald, 42 years old. She was hit by a lorry and dragged underneath. She's got a compound fracture to the right femur and extensive soft tissue loss. GCS was 14, BP's 150/65. She's tachycardic at 124. She's had 5 of morphine. That's the 2nd litre of saline going in now.
Kerry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're in Holby City Hospital. Okay, let's get another big line in.
On it.
And we'll need bloods, cross-match up for 4 units initially. And we'll need trauma x-ray of the neck, chest and pelvis. Then off to CT, and we need to look at that femur.
We have a patient who's been making inquiries about it.
Is he the husband?
It's the driver of the lorry that hit her.
Charlie?
Yeah.
You say you're looking after the driver?
He's in a cubicle.
I'll just give you the heads up. He says he's had a drink, so he may be over the limit.
Right. Thanks.
This is not a drill. Could you please assemble in the car park? This is not a drill, sir. Could you please go to... In here! It's in here! Is someone in here? There's someone in here! Come on, help! that, please? Can you see that, please? Can someone help? Just get him out! Will you get him out?
Okay, LPC, use the knees, please.
She was hit by a lorry.
Yeah. Actually, at the same place that her daughter was killed a year ago. This demonstration about it was on the telly. Doesn't make think about it, really, does it? Who's any kid like that?
You all right?
Sam.
Take a break. Linda, take a break. You okay? Do you want to tell me what's wrong?
I let the kids go into care.
Right.
I got to do that.
You probably did what you thought was right.
But there's a woman in there who lost her child. You've seen her.
They're not your children.
I let them go.
You probably thought they'd have a better life that way. But think about how many kids grow up unhappy because someone wasn't brave enough to take the decision that you just took.
Twice in 2 hours. What do you reckon?
It's unusual, to say the least.
I'm getting a funny feeling about this joint, you know.
I'm quite fond of it. I might get a non-smoking room next time.
All right, Princess.
Will you tell us anything? Well, I mean, I just collapsed.
Yeah. Has he got a name?
Mr. Downing, James Downing, he's a regular customer of ours. He's been with us about 3 days this time. He's a nice man.
Okay. Mr. Downing. James. James. Can you hear me?
Sats are down. About 90%.
He looks very flushed.
It could be carbon monoxide.
James, we're going to take you to Holby ED, mate. Go and find out what's going on, okay?
Once you've got my x-rays, I can go, right?
Just got to make sure you're all right first. Do you know that guy?
No. No.
If Pa does try to sue, the chances are that the Trust will want to settle out of court.
They shouldn't. They should fight it.
I agree. I'm on your side.
But I know you are, obviously.
But the Trust won't risk losing, so we need to try and placate Pa, so he doesn't want to sue. Then the hospital doesn't have to cough up, the department doesn't get a black mark, and Sam's reputation stays intact.
Cleo.
Sam's reputation? What?
Well, they'll want to hold somebody responsible if there's a settlement. I mean, I don't make up the rules. It's the way it is.
No. Okay, I'll think about it.
T over 60, pulse 70, never regained full consciousness.
So, did he pass out before the smoke or because of the smoke?
Good question.
Why don't you ask him?
Good answer.
Downing, James Downing.
Can you hear me, Mr. Downing? Right. Can you tell me how you're feeling? Not good then. Let's get initial tests. So do bloods, including carboxyhemoglobin. Let's get blood gases and a chest X-ray, please.
Mr. Downing, do you know what happened?
Okay, we don't know anything. Anybody know? Any clues at all?
Can you tell us your date of birth, Mr. Downing?
All his stuff was in the hotel room. It got smoke damaged.
Right, well, we could do with more than that. Can we have a look for some history, please? If his GCS drops below 10, will you let me know immediately?
We're the only crew working today.
It was Charlie's idea, so I should get myself a wingman.
And I'm it.
Yep.
So if I do this for you, will you consider sitting down and talking to Mr. Parr?
Nope. Hi, Tracy. This is Dr. Hannah.
Zoe.
I've told her all about your injuries, and she'd like to take a look.
But you've already seen him. I just want to get out of here.
And I promise you, we'll get you out of here as soon as possible.
Well, can we go on a ward then, away from here?
Just waiting for your x-rays.
Well, we'll be moving you to cubicle soon, so that'll be a change of scenery.
The man that came in on the trolley.
What about him?
What's wrong with him?
Why? Thought you said you didn't know who he was.
Well, I don't. Well, I didn't, but now I think I do.
Who's this?
The guy who's in recess.
Was he here?
He passed out and they're trying to find out why.
Will he be all right?
I don't know, I'm not his doctor. Tracy, can I have a look at your chest and your stomach, please?
No.
Well, I just want to double check.
You've already taken the x-rays, you can look at them.
What are you scared of, Tracy? Dr. Nichols said that you've got some bruising that could have been caused from an assault.
Well, that's not true. Nobody touched me. Nobody.
Dr. Keogh, James Downing has had 2 heart attacks and Sister Bateman is trying to trace down his medications.
So why might he be feeling so woozy?
Well, he's probably on blood pressure tablets, beta blockers, angina tablets, could be anything.
And why now? Why isn't he like this all the time?
Overdose?
Okay. Thank you. Any change? Is he any better?
No, BP's still low, heart rate's fast.
Okay, Nurse Conway tells me that he's got a dicky ticker. He's a 2 heart attack man, but no Zipper Club membership, so probably on quite a few meds. Her current thinking is that he may have overdosed on 1 or more of these meds.
Her current thinking?
Yes, doesn't she normally do current thinking?
It's not that. I just wondered why he would suddenly OD.
Yes?
Stress? He could have been stressed about something?
I'll buy that. Okay. Let's run an ECG, a troponin, keep him on the oxygen, increase IV fluids, and let's see what we get.
Oh, just one more thing, Dr. Keogh. I noticed that his address is in Holby, so I was wondering why would he be staying in a hotel less than 2 miles from his home?
It's on fire today. Who cares? I don't. Leave that to the council tax people.
Oh, sorry, I mean, I'm not entirely sure where he was, but I'm sure you can ask him when you get here. Yeah? Is that okay? All right then, thank you. Bye-bye.
Everything okay?
I think I just made a huge mistake.
Oh, it's probably nothing.
I just told a patient's wife that her husband wasn't where she thought he was.
You can't be held responsible for other people's lies.
Yeah, but if I'd have just thought, I would have realised something wasn't right.
How?
The paramedics picked him up from a hotel less than 2 miles from his house.
So?
Well, he'd been staying there for 3 days. It kind of doesn't take a genius to work out he was up to no good.
It's not your fault. You just gave her the facts. What was the name of the hotel again?
The Ed Walton.
And name of the patient?
James Downing.
Thanks.
Lloyd, can you deliver a message to Dr. Lyons for me and say that his lorry driver may be over the limit, so he might get a bit upset?
Right.
You have got 4 broken ribs, Tracy. Now, we can manage them with painkillers, but you will have to stay in overnight.
I have to get back to work.
Sorry.
And we still need to identify how your injuries happened.
I told you 1,000,000 times I fell.
But we know that's not true.
It is true.
We believe that something awful has happened to you. And if it did, then you need to tell us.
The bruising on your legs and inner thighs, they couldn't have come from a fall.
Well, it did. Well, that's what happened. That's how I got him.
I think that someone held you very tightly, grabbed your wrists and pinned you down.
No.
Tracy, if someone did attack you, then you need to report it to the police. So don't do it to someone else. Why won't you tell me what happened?
Because I can't.
Why not?
Because it's my fault.
Here, this is Mr. Downing's GP of all his meds, the usual ones, bisoprolol, candesartan, GTN, simvastatin, aspirin.
Thanks. Oh, Mr. Downing, is there any improvement at all?
Not really.
What's the matter with the man?
Lenny, have the police spoken to your lorry driver yet?
No, they should be along any minute. He'll be good to go after that, I think.
Probably to the cop shop. Seems he's had a few sherbets.
No wonder he's worried about the woman. Right, Mr. Cartwright, how you doing? Bleeding stopped yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Excellent. Well, the scans came back clear, so as soon as you've spoken to the police, you should be good to go.
Is there any news on the woman ahead?
No, they're looking after her just now.
She'll be all right. Yeah, she'll live.
Yeah, you were lucky.
Well, you know, she just stepped out right in front of me.
And these things happen, especially when you've had a skinful. That's the case, isn't it?
It was last night. I didn't even have that much.
Just enough, eh?
All right,
I always think it's best when driving not to get lathered.
Out! What are you playing at?
I was just making a comment.
No, mate, that was not a comment. Get down off the high horse. Seriously, pull a stunt like that again and I will personally make sure that's the last one you pull. Bye.
It's just about the money. Well, did you steal it?
No, I didn't steal it. He gave me it.
Why did he give you the money?
So I would have sex with him.
And that's what happened.
No, because I couldn't do it. I couldn't go through with it. I told him. I said I couldn't because I would never be able to face Dean again. But he wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop. I kept telling him to stop, and then he held me. He held my arms, and then he punched me. He punched me, and I couldn't stop him. I couldn't. I said stop.
Trace?
I said stop.
Trace? What's wrong? You in pain?
It's just a shock.
Yeah, it often happens after accidents.
Look, I'm all right. I'm fine.
We're going to keep your wife in overnight, and I think by tomorrow she'll be good to go home.
Must have been a real bad fall.
I was so stupid. I wasn't looking what I was doing. So did you pay the rent?
Yeah, I paid him. He's a bit of a creep, isn't he? I told him there were 20 quid missing, but he seemed all right about it.
They were going to throw us out.
Well, he can't now, can he?
I don't deserve you.
Don't be daft. It's me that doesn't deserve you.
How are we doing in here?
Fine.
Everything okay?
Yes, I'm just running some tests, waiting for the results to come back.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Downing. How are you feeling?
Not very good.
Dr. Keogh? Mrs. Downing's just arrived.
Oh, right, send her in. She might give us the clue as to what's wrong with him.
The orthos have seen the films and they aren't too happy with the reduction, so...
So they want to swap the Donway for a Thomas splint, is that right?
Mm.
Well, we have to be very careful with the degloving. There's a strong risk of infection.
Okay.
I'll set it up.
I'm so sorry about your little girl. You must miss her so much.
Every single second of my life. Do you have kids?
No.
No, good. Then you can't lose them. I'll do it again.
Do what again?
Walk under a lorry, I'll do it again.
What?
I did it for my daughter. I don't want to be here. I want to be with her. I don't want to be here.
Thank you very much. See that? Passed with flying colours. Didn't even register.
But he said it. It was him who said he'd been drinking.
Maybe he was worrying. You know, maybe he's a worrier. I don't know. Point is, you jumped the gun, Lloyd. Mirror signal manoeuvre. Back to basics, mate.
I need to speak to him.
That's not a good idea.
Mr. Cartwright.
Look, there was no alcohol in my system,
I know.
right? I had the breathalyzer.
One of our nurses, Staff Nurse Andrews, just spoke to the woman you hit. And there's something you need to know. Kerry walked out in front of your lorry on purpose.
She did what?
She wanted to be with her daughter.
I thought it was my fault.
It wasn't.
But if you hadn't told me, if you hadn't said something, I would have carried on thinking it was my fault. How could she do that to someone? I mean, I've done nothing wrong to her. You know, if she'd have died, then my life would have been over. That would have been it. I tell you what, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sue her. That's what I'm going to do.
All right, calm down, Mr. Cartwright. The main thing is that you're okay and she's going to be okay.
Yeah, you just have to try and understand her state of mind.
What about my state of mind? Man, I've been going crazy since this thing happened. What, and now you tell me she did it on purpose? Come on.
I'm sorry.
Lloyd.
How stupid was I?
At least you did the right thing, though, eh?
Yeah, but if Linda hadn't talked to her, he would have gone on thinking it was his fault.
How was Linda? What did she say?
Nothing. She was in shock. I guess with her situation, you know, having the kids, things like that really hit home.
Yeah. So she doesn't have him anymore, does she?
Since when?
Since she put him in care.
Oh. That must have hurt.
We'll move you somewhere a bit more private while we're waiting for theatre.
I just assumed it was his heart again.
Well, no, we've pretty much ruled that out. Has he ever suffered from anything like this before?
How's he doing? Is he up for talking?
He seems a little confused at the moment. This is his wife.
I'm sorry, Jackie.
Don't say anything, James.
Sorry.
This is not the time.
His BP's rising, but his pulse is still falling.
How are you feeling at the moment? Any headaches at all?
Oh, yes. It's getting worse.
Was there any sign of a head injury?
We did check. We didn't find anything. I'll call CT.
Mr. Downing, did you have a bang to your head at all?
No. Nothing happened.
What do you mean?
Nothing happened. I swear to you.
You promised me, James.
Please don't leave me.
You promised me.
I was at a convention.
What convention?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
He's fitting!
Can we get 2 milligram lorazepam, put him on 100% oxygen, get some more blood gases off, please. Nurse, could you escort Mrs. Darling?
Downing, do you want to step outside?
Can we get the Darling?
Is that better, Kerry?
Thank you.
That was quite a shock what you said. For us all.
I do apologise for shocking you.
I think maybe you should apologise to the driver of the lorry.
You want me to apologise to a lorry driver?
He thought it must have been his fault.
Tough.
But if you'd have died and he'd never found out the truth, he would have ruined his life.
Your daughter being knocked down and killed by a speeding lorry, that's what ruins your life.
He felt guilty for something he had no control over. Is that what you wanted?
No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to be with Molly. And I would do anything to be with her.
Excuse me.
You told me he was in Stoke.
Stoke.
He said he'd never do that again. He promised. After I stood by him.
What, after his heart attack?
No, not his heart attack.
Is there something you want to tell us?
"18 months ago, after lying to me about where he was, after taking a hotel room the other side of Holby, He was accused of attacking a prostitute. He picked her up in his car, took her to his room, and according to her, things started to get violent. He punched her so hard, she was hospitalized.
And did she tell you that?
No. The police came to our house, and James said the girl was lying and that he was with me all night.
You gave him an alibi.
He said he wouldn't do it again. He promised.
Can you open your eyes for me, James?
Can you squeeze your fingers for me, James?
He raped her.
He did.
Yep, he's done it before.
That's not the problem at the moment. We're losing him. There has to be something. What are we missing?
Just give me a minute.
You better go soon. Don't want to leave the kids too long.
I'll go on the movie to a ward.
Dean, it's all right if I have a word with Tracy alone?
Sure. Be in the waiting room, yeah?
We know who he is. James Downing. He has a history of sexual assault. His wife just admitted it. Now, if he is the man who raped you, then you need to report him to the police.
I took money from him.
Well, you said no.
I took money for sex. No one's going to care that I said no. They'll just think that I'm a slut. The police, everybody.
Tracy, he's in a really bad way. If he dies, the police are going to be all over this.
Well, I'll just deny everything. I'll say that I don't know anything about it.
And you really think they're going to accept that? Tracy, your boss saw you walking out of his room. When you were alone with him, what happened? What was it?
I hit him. With a lamp.
Where?
On the back of the head. Look, I thought he was going to do it again, so I hit him.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
GCS is falling. I think we should intubate.
BP 190 over 120, pulse 35.
What does this look like to you?
She hit him on the back of the head with a lamp.
But we examined it. It must be a traumatic intracranial bleed.
Rapid sequence induction, propofol, socks, get crack on.
Okay.
OK, I'll set up a mannitol infusion. We need to get him to theatre. Will you sort that, please?
Kerry, this is Vince Cartwright. He was the driver of the lorry.
I wanted to be with Molly. That's all I was thinking of. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, well, somehow that's not enough. Sorry.
You all right?
It's all right as it can be.
Good. Look, you know why I react the way I do, don't you?
And that's why I didn't want to tell you.
Fair enough. Listen, if you want any company or anything later on, get some food, just give me a buzz, okay?
I don't think I'd be much fun tonight. Get some other time, yeah? Lenny, thanks for offering. We're just going to take him up to the theatre if you want to wait outside.
No, thank you. I'm going home.
OK, then we'll give you a call when we know more.
Don't bother. I won't be there. What was wrong with him in the end?
He had a bang on the head.
Shame I didn't kill him.
Will he live?
Yeah. You know, if he isn't stopped, he'll do it again.
Look, I know that, but I can't do it. It's Dean. He'll never be able to take it.
isn't it better if he hears it from you? Look at me. He loves you. He'll hurt for you. Oh my God, he'll want to protect you. Together. We'll get through it.
Is it all right if I come in?
Yeah.
Dean, there's something I need to tell you.
If you're thinking to yourself, did I do the right thing, just remember this. At some point, the police would have found out and all of this would have come out.
Just can't get past the idea that he raped her and yet she's the guilty party.
Keith Parr attacked me. I know it. You saw it. And some things just don't work out for the best, and everybody would hate it if it worked out badly for you.
And how would that work out badly for me?
A tribunal could find against you. Believe it or not, nobody wants to see that happen.
It's crazy.
Well, welcome to the 21st century.
Dylan!
So we could get together, sit down, work it out. At least this way, there's a chance he'll believe her.
Mr. Parr.
Dr. Nichols.
I've come to apologise for the incident that happened at the hospital.
Okay.
I reacted instinctively.
Well, things did get a bit heated.
Which is what's going to happen if someone attacks one of my colleagues.
Attacked? You think I attacked him? I just reacted to the situation.
And so did I. And it's a good job that I did because, well, who knows what would have happened.
What happened was you broke my neck.
Well, I obviously would dispute that. Anyway, thanks for your time.
And that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
You're saying you didn't break my neck?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
If that's your story, it's fine by me.
Okay.